Amazon AWS Restart course is organized by the Amazon in all part of the world, and now first time it has been organized by the Amazon here in Italy. This course is for 12 weeks, where total 300 hours, where 100 hours are completely dedicated for laboratory work, and the rest are theory hours. In Italy, they have selected around 12 candidates, for 20 candidates for this course, and one of the legend is the Ozan. Today, we will interview Ozan and we'll ask him what he has learned from this course and what value he would like to add to the world, what he would like to do after learning this course. Oz, welcome in this video, Oz.
Thank you for having me, Bob.
Okay, Oz, very good. Oz, first question is always very simple. Please tell us something about yourself and what you have done in the past, from where you have come, your core competencies.
Yeah, I have a audiovisual technical background. It's not very far from IT, actually. There are more than 10 years of like convergent technologies. In any audiovisual installation, you always use like a layer 2, layer 3 switch or router and do quality of service. And I started my career in Istanbul. I'm from Turkey. I currently live in Italy around more than 8 years. And when I started my career, it was like a system integration company for audio, video, and lighting. And I worked there 1.5 years. I specialized in lighting products. Afterwards, this company, since it was a distributor company of multiple brands, I transferred to Italy to take part of this manufacturing company in Bergamo. Mm-hmm. And I started working there as a sales support person in the sales department. I worked there for more than 4 years. And after I returned to Turkey as a sales agent, I worked autonomously, and I did market research and reported these to some brands that I was working with. I visited many clients. I also did demos for these companies. And after I completed the project, which took 1.5 years, I returned back to Italy, and this time in video solutions for LED and LCD screens. And I worked in San Donato for 3.5 years. Mm-hmm. And with the pandemic, since the company's sales model was based on turnkey solutions, so you not only give the product, but also you provide the project drawings, commissioning, decommissioning, later documentation, and you do the installation at the site. Mm-hmm. It wasn't possible to travel no more to do the installation, nor to visit the clients. So they closed the international sales department. They did the restructuring, offered me the exit package, but they gave me this information 2 months ago. So I started to reason what could be my next step.
Okay, so here, just 1 second. We would like to ask the next step. Of course, definitely, right. Very interested to know what is that next step and how it came into your mind. So first thing is, you are a foreigner. You are from Turkey. You are here in Italy, and now, but in Italy, Italian is very important. No? It's a fundamental. What is your Italian level of skill? Like, are you very efficient in Italian language, written, speaking, and understanding?
Yes, one of the advantages of speaking some foreign languages that I studied in the university, I studied Spanish, and before I arrived to Italy, I studied some Italian, and when I started in Bergamo, they appointed me some markets so I could have some Italian contacts, and it helped me a lot to improve my Italian. And with my colleagues, I always communicated in Italian, also with some clients, and I learned it very quick thanks to Spanish and thanks to the company that they assigned me these Italian clients, and I had the chance to practice a lot. So I could say my Italian is at advanced C1, C2 level.
Excellent, excellent. So very good, very good. And now let's come back to the question: what you were speaking about. Okay, you left this to your previous company. Thereafter, from where this idea came into your mind to go towards the cloud, and then you send your application to ENGIM Torino, and you were selected because they received more than 200 more or less 200 applications, and they selected you. So from where this idea came into your mind, could you please give us this idea?
Yes, during the pandemic, I noticed that some industries, they are completely stopped. Meanwhile, others were having an exponential growth, and IT was one of them, of course, with remote working, with the necessity to have more capacity for database, for servers, and I thought that I could improve more my IT side, which I slightly had like a glimpse of touch from audiovisual industry, and grow on IT. So when the company told me that they will be doing a restructuring, I already started studying Python programming language. Afterwards, I also started studying IP networking with Cisco Net Academy. And while I was reading the news feed on LinkedIn, I noticed that AWS posted that there's this very first restart program in Italy that they would teach Linux, database, again, IP networking, AWS services using AWS resources. I immediately jumped into it, sent the CV, the motivation letter. Immediately, ENGIM, they responded very quickly. I was expecting this kind of reaction, that fast reaction, and we did the interview.
Excellent. So excellent. Yeah. Okay, so eventually they liked your profile. You were selected, and congratulations for that. And you enter in the course, Oz. And so this course is 300 hours, where 100 hours are more than 300 hours, where 100 hours are dedicated for laboratory. And now this course is about to finish. Now you are on summer holidays these days. The course is about to finish. Then you will qualify the cloud practitioner examination. I'm sure you will do it, and then you will get a certification from ENGIM Torino. Now the question is this: how this course is organized? First question is this: what you have learned from this course, technically and non-technically as well, in terms of soft skills, in terms of cross-functional communication, project work with the colleague.
Yes, there is this foundation in Torino, ENGIM. They have other also branches, but the one that hosted this AWS Restart program in collaboration with AWS, of course, was ENGIM Torino, and they funded this program with funds from the Piemonte region in Italy, and also some funds from EU as well, and of course with the sponsorization of AWS, which gave the material and the lab resources. And we had the teachers coming from both from this foundation and industry and professionals from some companies. They were teaching and they were also doing talent scouting. So our teachers, instructors, tutors, they were not only instructing us, but also looking to discover our talents and how interested we are in the cloud services. And so we completed like this day, it's a 12-week program. We completed 10 weeks already, and we are already having some job interviews for, it could be for some network engineering job or junior cloud engineer jobs. So it's, this program not only teaches you, but in the end they are finding you a job also. Therefore, it's very, very important, I think, for any individual.
Excellent. And after you said this, we are about to finish this course, 10 weeks. Course is already passed, already completed, and you have acquired some skills about AWS Cloud, that technical skills, and also some non-technical skills. So now the question is what you would like to do in your future? What type of job in the cloud you are looking for in the future, or have you already got some job offer which you really like to do?
Yes. So we learned Linux from a very passionate person in the foundation, who is already the system engineer, and he taught us very well. Many people in the class, they are very impulsed already to do network engineering, but I always from the beginning had in my mind to focus on cloud. So learning Python, Linux, databases, and AWS services afterwards, and I set in my mind the goal to become first a junior cloud engineer, then a cloud engineer, and afterwards a cloud consultant. So thanks to this foundation ENGIM, we had a couple of job interviews, and I already had one offer for the job, and I'm actually very glad.
Okay, excellent job. So excellent. Oh, so undoubtedly, the companies are giving job offer to people, those who deserve it. And I am I'm one of your colleague, and you definitely have potential, and you deserve it. So I'm sure you will be the asset for this company to whom you will work. The last question, Oz, is this: you learned the cloud, you have 10 years of experience, you have technical skills, non-technical skills, leadership skills, and now if an entrepreneur would like to ask a question, why should a company, a cloud related company, need to hire you? In few words, what would be your value proposition, which you would like to answer in very concrete?
Well, from the very beginning, actually, everybody, not only the foundation of ENGIM, but we also talk to the people in AWS, our tutors from 2 different companies, and they always had an emphasis on the soft skills. So hard skills you can learn eventually, or when you need it, you can search yourself and apply it in your job. But soft skills, they are not very easy to really to put inside a person. You cannot do it. It takes time. It's not easy to develop a person. So from the very beginning, the emphasis was on the soft skills. If you can work in a team, how can you coordinate with other people? How do you describe yourself? Are you really able to communicate effectively so you can transmit what you have in your mind to the other person, to a group? Or can you understand well what the other person is telling you. So we've also during our courses weekly, each week we had a soft skills session in the class, and on the other hand, coming from 10 years of experience in many different jobs, in many different environments, I had the chance to really practice working in a group and having effective relationship on the job with the people to make the delivery of the project. So as a good team member and also as a leader. So when you talk about the leadership, it's not that the person that gives the command, it's the person with the ideas and with the person who can help the team to execute those ideas. So we are also in the phase of developing a website, which we will demonstrate our skills, and it's a teamwork. So it will be one of the evidences, proof of how we work in a team.
Excellent. So, Oz, thank you very much for your time, and we wish you all the best for your bright career in the cloud, first cloud engineer, and then a future cloud consultant. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Bob.